It has been suggested, rightfully so, that those who do appear on Tuesday to talk to the city council go there with a plan in hand as to what we may do for NC financing, NC funding. It can still save money. In other words, what do we propose?
Basically, what we're looking at, we have the 2009-2010 budget, which if you're taking in the salaries, P&H, and then all of their overhead, it comes out to be $5.3 million for the entire department. Okay, so salaries in that is $3 million of salaries that we have to take the financial oversight away from Dunn. We are doing the entire neighborhood council because they didn't do their oversight and because they don't have a plan in place and transitions in place. It makes us look bad. And it's basically, you know, it's a red herring. We're not the ones who look bad, it's them who should look bad. And instead, it's a black mark on our entire system, and we can't allow that to continue forward. As I said, that the reactions that they've had to the audits have been as dumb as their policies in the beginning. Cutting out petty cash completely. Let's cut out the spending card because we'll cut our funding people and we'll have less people to do it, but we'll have more demand warrants coming in. They have shown over and over again they don't know how to do this. But we do. There is a solution, and I'm not going to take credit for it at all because it came from Greg Nelson, who was looking when he was still general manager about transferring the oversight of the financials to a nonprofit that would act as a fiscal sponsor, that they're set up to do it, they're accountants, they know how to do it, they take a percentage of what the budget is that they're administering. $300,000 is what it would cost us to have true financial oversight, as well as the added bonus of having a 501c3 umbrella. So when the city council continues to cut our funds and cut our funds till we've got nothing left, we would have the ability to go out and raise money through grants. So of our $4 million, 7% of that is the $300,000. So right now we're spending almost $3 million in total, which includes the finances and includes whatever training. I don't know what to say Dunn is doing. If anyone can tell me, I'm happy. For their e-blasts, I don't know.
How many transactions would be included for that 7%?
The entire.
They have systems in place and people in place who are trained. This is what they do for a living. They use electronic transfers, if you can possibly imagine that thing in the modern age. I mean, it's a very efficient, just plug it in and it's done. You know, it's not like you got to deal with a bunch of idiots at City Hall.
No, Dunn can't possibly handle this. This is a responsibility, by the way, that's in the city charter for the city controller. Regularly review the accounting practices of offices and departments, and upon finding serious failings in accounting practices, be empowered to take charge of the accounting function and thereafter assist the office or department in implementing appropriate accounting standards. But, you get the impression there isn't enough staff at the city controller to take over an accounting function that is messed up, is done, and to fix it. I also told her, I said, look, even if you gave Dunn a perfect system, even if you trained their staff, even if you cleaned up the current mess, I guarantee you within a year, they'll be right back in the hole.
An outside source is going to do it better, and like most outside sources from the city government, they do it cheaper. And that's what we're looking for. They're going to do it better and cheaper, and again, we have the added bonus of having a 501c3 umbrella.
Very efficient. Foundations and federal governments oftentimes will tell you you've got to go through them, okay? When you're new enough as a 501c3 that you don't have the management capacity in-house, they send you to those kinds of organizations. So they're very skilled in it, and in some nonprofits that just start up, they got a transaction every day, and she's absolutely right, we won't. It can't get any worse than it is, so anything in the world we do could do nothing but make it better.
The transition systems. A treasurer can resign from a board And they don't have to walk into Dunn's office and bring in their paperwork and, I mean, that's something that, you know, a high school student can come up with. I didn't go to Harvard, I'm no brilliant person. I'm just saying that they've had an opportunity, he's the brilliant person. They've had an opportunity to put just common sense
And look where that got
systems in
us.
place. And it's not about that there's 89 bylaws about it. They have the opportunity to do a system and they have failed.
What you would have is clean and transparent records. They have the bookkeeping system, so they can do it by neighborhood council, when the money was dispersed, where it went, when it was cash. They can give you these systems, and they can give the city the information that they need to make a decision. In other words, it might be transparent.
And Wendy Gruhl
Okay.
would still, you know, have the oversight to audit him.
About probably 80% of our transactions being done on a prepaid card. Would that continue with this new system?
It's the basic 3 levels of transactions, and you have to keep some cash opportunities available because someone will run and pick up food, and you need to be able to reimburse them, and you also need the demand warrants, and you also need the card. So it's the same 3 levels. This is the real world, and we all do the same 3 things.
Today, we should move towards a motion that we demand the outsourcing of the financial oversight of our neighborhood council system. End of story. All right? So,
Recommend that the city council that Dunn outsource all of its funding issues to a non-profit organization such as the California Foundation.
Do I hear a second? Okay, we've got a motion and a second. We've got one opposition. Let me see the yes votes again. I get 25 yes, 1 no.
Any abstains?
Okay.
There was an abstention.
Anybody abstaining? We have 3 abstentions.